Well, what you're seeing in the background here is an account named Shadowspawn that is literally sending my address to me and my wife. Then it's funny because the Shadowspawn account is owned by the Outsiders and Friends. Like Grenigi, the guy who was gonna help him with the video, literally fucking told me that's Bayo's all. So I know now that he illegally obtained the information to dox my wife and my location. He has been harassing me for months on the internet, and I have an active police report open on him. I've told him that I want him to cease contact. I've told him I don't want him talking to me. I've told him to stop tagging me. I've told him to take down the videos. He won't. He's just making up more and more and more and starting more crap. And if you check my Twitter thread or X or whatever you want to call it, I already banned Mel like a long while ago before his video even came out. When they were initially present in my server, because they were there before, but it was 18 plus. So I didn't genuinely understand all the stuff that they were being accused of. But again, it was an 18 plus server. So I mean, yeah, like they got banned and there was no one in danger at that time period. Deku had been banned previously on like the server before that, and he never actually came back in either. And I've shown screenshots for these things, but I genuinely think that I'm watching the largest crash out in the internet because every time that I prove him wrong, he like ups the ante. He starts more crap. He thinks it's a good idea to, well, I mean, like, dox me, for instance. Like, I literally wanted to walk away from the drama because I got tired of it, and it's all just slander. And then he doxed me, and then started even more, and then lied about Mel even being in the server during the time period. I mean, he hasn't, like, it's funny, because he hasn't been in any of my servers in over, well, I mean, it's been a little bit. And on top of that, like the one that he did get into, like really isn't even my server anymore. Like I gave that shit away because it died and it had hundreds of members, so I don't really know why that one's even relevant. But what I'm getting at though is those people were banned, and I think that they deserve to be banned. He was banned from my server initially for streaming adult materials, is what I'm gonna say, to a 13-year-old. He then had that 13-year-old go out on Twitter and lie about being 13 and say that he was 17. So there was a time that he did that. And yes, Mortem said some really disturbing things, which is why I don't trust him at all. That's why that other video was made. But if I'm wrong by any chance, just tell me about it. But other than that, so he's been harassing me for months on end. I've got tons of screenshots and like of all of this stuff. I mean, honestly, if you got in contact with me, you could see everything. But he's made post after post after post on Twitter. Made memes about me, like just done like all kinds of crap to me. And I don't really understand why he keeps doing it. Like, I honestly wish he'd just leave me alone because it's getting to the point that, like, I'm so stressed, I can't, like, hardly work, and that's a problem. I need to go to work. I need to pay my bills. I need to not be a deadbeat like this guy's being. Like, I don't get it. Like, I work my ass off to get where I am and do what I do. And the only thing that I have is this guy continuously being a thorn in my side and just not leaving me alone. And then he invites people into his server, tells them one side of the story, and then never elaborates on, like, oh yeah, that he actually exposed me for doing this, this, and this. I mean, fuck. When in reality, like, he just says, oh, well, Jack did this, Jack did that, Jack did this. And it's just, I don't get it. Like, it's literally the same thing over and over and over again. Like, he's just piling stuff on, trying to make up things about me. It's affecting my mental health. It is messing with me, and I wish he would just leave me alone. Like, I just want to be a YouTuber who does good on YouTube. I just wanted to have friends on Discord. That's literally it. I bet you pretty much anybody watching this video right now that has used Discord for over a year has probably ran into several people that you've had to block or ban from servers because they turn out to be weird. And that's just how Discord is. I have to ban people. I have to block people. I don't know who all these people are. The only thing I see is a profile picture and an account name. Like, that's it. And then on top of that, like, I don't really know how the hell I'm supposed to know that Mel did this, that, and the other when they told me the opposite. Which, I mean, at this point, I mean, I guess they probably did. I don't fucking know. I really don't. Like, the dude lies about me so much, I don't even know if he's lying about them or not. But I'm not defending them, and I don't talk to them at all, and I don't like talking to them anymore. Um, but it's just, he won't leave me alone. Like, if you even have seen it, it's like he just directs all of this extra shit that revolves around other people onto me. Because he wants to stick it to me because he doesn't like me. He just doesn't. I passed his channel like many, many months ago over on my original server, and ever since I did that, I've got spam dislikes every single day. Every day. And then after a while, he fucking mass reported my old animation channel, which got it terminated. And I mean, in his words, he's probably like, "Oh yeah, he had crashed out and left." No, I didn't. I got mass reported, and I just don't get it. Like, these internet attacks on me are getting so stressful. I don't know. I just want to move on and not care about this guy, like, at all. But he just consistently wants to bug me on the internet. And I think that he thinks that I'm joking about the police report, but yeah, I had to open one of those because he sent my wife our full address, which is highly illegal. He also decided to include the birth name and several other things I'm not even going to mention here. But here's another issue. My wife was SA'd when she was younger. She has problems in her past that are not okay. So, she's already had to deal with her abuse, and I get it. Like, it's bad. And I love my wife. I care about my wife. I feel really bad for my wife. But the point is, like, he's literally harassing me. He's harassing an SA victim. He is, he doesn't know, like, pretty much anything about me. I mean, shit, I was kidnapped at gunpoint at 17. Like, I've had a rough life. A very, very rough life. And you know what I get as payment for that rough life? I get this guy harassing me on the internet. And I don't know why. Like, dude, could you just go away? Could you stop? Could you leave me alone? I don't even care anymore, dude. Like, at this point, I would prefer you to just be in jail. Like, I don't care if the videos are up at all anymore. I just want you specifically to be in jail for sending my wife, who is an SA victim, her full address. Like, do you think that's okay? And I mean, I've already established it's you. Grenigi said it was you. And what is that? I mean, you're so heartfelt on using all of his words, so I mean, it seems like it's pretty credible information. On top of that, I have filed the report. I have submitted evidence of literally everything you're doing. And on top of that, I've notified my local enforcements in case you try to call them and start something, because the only thing it's going to do is help them find you faster. And that's something that I'm okay with. So if you want to get found faster, go ahead. I'm just saying. But at this point, you need to cease all contact with me. And I mean, technically, a month ago, you should have ceased all contact with me and stop harassing me on the internet. But you haven't. You want to keep creating these illegal issues. You want to be an idiot. You want to not listen to people. I remember back in the old server, back when we were buds, back when you weren't crazy, you were always pirating games and stuff. And one day you were like, "Oh, I think I should go torrent some movies or something." And then I literally told you, because I was nice. I was your friend at the time. I didn't think you were a nutcase. I said, "Dude, don't torrent." And he said, "Why?" And I said, "It's gonna get you an ISP flag." And he said, "How do you know that?" And I said, "Because I've seen people get them. It's common sense. Like, that's how the internet works." But that's kind of besides the point. Like, he did it anyways. He got an ISP flag. He lives with his parents, so his parents flipped the fuck out on him and basically told him he had to start buying all this softwares and things. So this dude was using pirated After Effects and Adobe and all of these products for months on end, while having over 7 or 8 grand put back in his bank account, which he could have used to pay for all these softwares and things. On top of that, I got a raise at work, so that's pretty good. I've been making quite a lot of money too, because like I haven't really been intrigued in YouTube and enthralled in all of this crap you're doing. Like I have a life, I am an adult, and I go outside and I go to work and I do the things that an everyday person would want to do. You know what you do? You sit on your computer every day. You get in Discord. You literally just make up as much bullcrap as you can about me, and then after you do that, you expect people to listen. Yet every time that I show them both sides of the story, they stop listening. And the reason that they stop listening is literally because you don't tell the whole thing. Like I've told the whole thing over and over and over. You accuse me of this, that, and the other. You could see it in my other videos. I mean, I've said all the stuff you said about me. But like, why is any of this relevant to me? Like, why are all of these people that keep getting banned relevant to me? Like, are we gonna talk about the fact that you were literally dating a grapist? I'm gonna say grape. You were dating one of those. In your server, you told me about this when you wanted to call for the ceasefire, and I was like, that's kind of screwed up, but I'm not gonna say anything about it because I'm not wanting to harass the dude. And you're harassing me like constantly, so that I did just say something about it. Or we're gonna talk about all the times that you screamed at my wife in call. We're gonna talk about all the times that you called her a fat bitch. Like how many things are we gonna get into here that you've said about my wife or to my wife, which makes me want to kick your ass? And yeah, I can say that on the platform because you've been stalking, harassing, and abusing me for months on end. And no, I'm not even gonna do that. I just want you in jail, or like to stop. Like genuinely. You live halfway across the country. I'm not even gonna say where because I'm not that bad of a person. But I know where. Which is why the police report's open. I didn't share the information with nobody, and I'm not planning on sharing the information with nobody. That information is confidential. That information is information I'm using to file a report. It is not information that I'm going to spread all willy-nilly like you're doing. Like where you make an account using my face and go use it all over Twitter and think that's okay. Or you send my wife her full address because you think that's okay. Like, is everything that you're going to do just something that you think has a justification? Or do you think that you're, like, impervious to the law? Because I hate to break it to you, bud, if, like, at the end of this, they check out both of our computers, you know what they're going to find? Well, on my computer, they're probably not going to find anything if, like, 1 or 2 pirated games, just because, like, I was checking to see if they ran on my computer. On your computer, on the other hand, apparently you have a bunch of C-scam content. Because you decided to document whatever Mel was doing and then proceed to tell nobody about it, which is why you were probably using it in ways that wasn't evidence for a long while, especially when you've never actually released the evidence. Like, what is it for? On top of that, like, you literally sent them their whole address prior to this, like, and you're a channel of 500 and something subs, like, something like that. Nobody on the internet except for you is going to be targeting me. And the reason for this is because your channel is so small, no one cares. My channel is so small, nobody cares. Like, that's just how it is. Like, I wish you just stop. You just go away. Like, I genuinely am stressed out over this. I'm not even mad. I'm just stressed. Like, it's stressful. Because when I go to work and I clean house and I make dinner for my wife and I bust my ass doing things that you don't do because you don't even get up, and then I get home, and the only thing I get is a video you made about me. You know how that makes me feel as a person? That makes me feel like humanity is failing. And it's not even humanity that's failing. It's a small percentage. People like you. People who think it's okay to just lie about things on the internet. People who think it's okay to just swap everything around and think it's fine. People who dox people and think that's normal. I mean, I've got an audio recording of you doxing people in GTA 5. Like, I don't get it anymore, dude. Like, what is the point? You're just stressing me out. You're just starting crap with me. You're just stressing me out. You're making me want to quit YouTube. And not because, oh yeah, I want to quit. It's because of the stress. Like, it's literally just you and the stress. But for anybody watching this later on, like, hopefully this is all been settled and ironed out. Because it's just a huge mental stress. Like, it's just a whole rabbit hole. Like, honestly, if you guys are wanting to, I could make an entire video explaining, like, the timeline of events, because I mean, or actually, I really could just do it now, I guess. So, about 3 years ago or so, I joined a server named the YouTube Creator Cafe. I was hanging out in there for a while, made a lot of good buddies. Eventually ran into a user named Theoutsidersandfriends. Thought he was cool, thought he was great, invited him into my server. A good 3, 4, 5 months later, he'd been like harassing my wife on a consistent basis and things like that. He was already, I mean, he said he's a sociopath, he acts like one, he's aggressive towards people. He then, like, later on got banned for, like, streaming that content to Flame, and it was bad. And he got banned while I was sitting in the YCCBC. I honestly wish I knew who was sitting in there that day. And later on, I basically called out Donkey for sub-botting because there was a spot on his algorithm where he jumped up like almost 1,000 subs in a singular day from a video that got like 3,000 views. Which I don't see someone getting that many subscribers off of a video with 3,000 views when he'd already gotten a couple other ones with like that many. And then after that, he decided to make up a bunch of crap about me, about wanting Deku or whatever the fuck he was talking about. And then basically when he did that, just passed the information off to Bayo and just basically sold it to him. It was like, oh yeah, this is totally real. This is this, that, and the other. And I think because he already had a grudge at me, and because of the fact that I don't tolerate bull crap, and I don't tolerate people like faking and lying and paying for crap instead of just working for it, it gets like genuinely annoying. But he basically makes a video about me. I start a Twitter thread. He makes his own Twitter thread to harass my Twitter thread, which I have more screenshots of that. Just consistently keeps going. I make my own video. He makes, like, he releases another one later on. He's constantly saying that I'm milking the situation, but in reality, he keeps putting out video after video, and the only subs he's been getting off of his channel are literally talks about me. Like, can you guys go look at his coming out video on his channel and then tell me in a couple of words, is this a normal person? Should I even be listening to this guy's video? Because it's not normal. Like, I genuinely think that you need to see it. Like, once I seen that, I realized I really shouldn't be letting this guy mess with me so much. Like, he's creepy. And, I mean, if he deletes his video, I already downloaded it. So, like, I could just re-upload it with, like, a timestamp or something. Or, like, a watermark. I don't know. But he's also got that other video where he was playing adult games with his underage sibling. And that's pretty bad too. But he also ended up coming up, or supposedly came up with a ceasefire, which was actually, well, back when I didn't know Mel was like doing all the things she was doing, she got in contact with them and said we were going to do a ceasefire. So everybody took down their videos. And then, like, a good 4 or 5 months later, he just randomly relisted it, started a bunch of crap with me, makes a second video, said I started harassing him again. Yet it's weird to me how I have so many screenshots of him, like, alt invading my server, showing up, starting crap, doxing me, and then he wants to say that I'm the one harassing him, and he wants to say that, like, this, that, and the other. Like, I'm getting tired of it, dude. Like, just stop making up crap, like, go away. Like, move on with your career. You're a gaming channel who wants to be a wannabe documentariist, or documenter, or whatever the word is. I generally don't even know if people are still listening to the video at this point, but this is also because, like, I just want to get the word out, because I'm stressed. I'm getting tired of defending myself. I just want to be left alone. Like, I just want to make content. Like, it's to the point where I don't even, like, I've pretty much, like, for the most part, mostly stopped using Discord. I actually moved over to, like, a different platform, and I will not tell you which platform that is, because this guy is just gonna follow me over there, too. But I need to get him arrested or something at this point. I can't anymore. It's so bad. He's making me depressed. Like, this is one of the situations on YouTube where you watch two YouTubers, like, who one of them wants to be left alone and the other one keeps harassing them until, like, the one that wants to be left alone just gets, like, depressed and quits YouTube. Like, it's a harassment tactic. It's constant dislike bombing. It's this, that, and the other. It's stressful. I don't get it. Like, I don't like Mel. I don't like Geku. They're both, like, fucking, like, not allowed on my server. They both got banned. I don't know what else I'm supposed to say. Like, the dude just genuinely doesn't get the hint that I just don't want any of this. I don't want him to bother me. I wish he would, like, just go and remake it and just not include me, because that's my whole issue. I just don't want to be included in all this weird crap he's obsessed with. On top of that, with all the Photoshop and things that I've seen him do before, the fact that he's working with Blue now, who literally is a groomer and doxer, I'm baffled. Like, the dude's working with somebody who would get him canceled in a heartbeat, but thinks it's okay. And you can go check out Mario Bros, like, Twitter, and he's got tons and tons and tons and tons of screenshots of what kind of person Blue is. And the fact that he's working with him is kind of bad, because he literally just... I mean, yeah, he's working with well, I hope you guys have a good day. I hope my day gets better. And, I don't know how long it'll be until I make any more videos. Like, I'd love to get back on the channel and start animating, but I don't know. I just kind of... I might quit YouTube. I don't know. Well, like I said, eventually if you guys find this video and there was nothing else posted, then I probably did quit YouTube. If you guys find this video eventually and there was a bunch of stuff posted, then something good probably finally happened. But, I'm just gonna take a break on the internet, like, in general. I'd rather go work and just not deal with this anymore. Like, I don't like being harassed. Like, I've got autism. I had a bunch of people mess with me in school. I don't want to, as my adult life, I do not like having a bully. This feels like something you would do with, like, high school drama, and he just won't stop. But, yeah. Well, hope everyone has a good day.